And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Livingston is out there with McLemore. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Dallas, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And seeing where the Warriors are, I think they've lived up to their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Here's Iguodala, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. His last 10 games have been exceptional, putting up about 10 points a night, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Here's Livingston, and it's Varejao penetrating and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Joe Johnson picks one up. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The Heat leading by 6. Here's Clutch. 5 points in the game. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Top of the key. That's good. Clutch has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pick by Varejao. Livingston. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground. Even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A free-flowing. And we've seen some bigs late from Freak. We heard from perimeter defensive. Not to disagree, but don't you have to let that affect your game a little bit, Greg? I mean, don't you have to plan for those shots and try not to let Freak get to the free throw line as often as he does and as part of your plan?
You know, Kevin, easier said than done. What's that great expression? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Right. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Livingston in at point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He dropped in 24 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
No good from Wade. Warriors trail by 6. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Heat shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Winslow, the pass to Clutch. Dishes to Winslow. Misses the 3. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The drive by Green. Green, the screen. Open shot, Thompson, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive. The clock runs out.
Hey, Kevin,
And now the third quarter about to get going for Miami. Warriors trail by 12. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Clutch out there with Dragic. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Here's Clutch. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Barnes.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Pass to Clutch. Lets it go with the 3. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 14 points for Freak.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Whiteside, good.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Screen by Bogut. Back to Green. Goes up on the wing, and that one's good. Green's got 8.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here is Livingston. 6 points for him. Bogut dishes to Livingston. Bosch against Green. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by Clutch.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Livingston passes to Green. He kicks it to Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Stolen by Thompson. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Now here's Barnes. Not a lot of room. Puts it up from 12, and that one comes up a bit short.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Timeout. Start it.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And some changes here for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Deng comes in for Winslow. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Goran Dragic. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And McLemore is subbed in for Thompson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Here's Clutch. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Heat have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Iguodala against Deng. 18 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. 8 points for Anderson Varejao.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside, here's Ezeli. Nice D from Deng.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Clutch. From deep three-point range. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Livingston in at the point guard position. Clutch the pass to Deng, and it's Stoudemire in the corner. Here's Clutch. The Heat need to get a shot off. Lets it go from 14, and that one's good. Deng's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. And here are the Warriors now. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Thompson for the triple. That's good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Richardson the pass to Clutch. Now the dish to Wade. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Thompson. Deng. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean,
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
that certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Warriors.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Clutch. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Both free throws good from Clutch. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here is Livingston. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Here's Clutch. Johnson the screen. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
Guys, I'm here with Gordon.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Just an amazing impact he had in this game. After not even being in the starting lineup, he's the other Ernie, and the crowd was loving it. They really enjoyed his style of play. He's going to continue to create more and more new fans for himself. I'm sure of that.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for